Happy Halloween, my friends. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun today. And we're gonna creep it real. So cute. So today I do want to start out with a little giveaway I'm gonna do. So this is a cauldron and it is full of candy corn. So today you can guess how many are in the cauldron. You can guess as many times as you want. Just make sure you're letting someone else guess in between. And I'm going to tell you what you're going to win. I'm going to show you. This is a handmade little door hanger from my friend Norma. And it is all handmade. It's Christmas themed, of course. So just in time for Christmas. You're also going to win a decal, cool decal, from Pandorica Designs. They're really cool. Like they offer a lot of tie-dye, just really cool things. Some music-related items, and they're all handmade as well and decently priced too. So this is a cool decal you can put anywhere. And a bracelet made by my dear young friend, Caitlin. So, and I will ship. If you're in the continental US, I will ship to you if you win and you guess the right number. There's something else I wanted to show you too. I went on a trip with my mom yesterday. I thought this was super cool. Oh, excuse me. Yoga Joe's. Oh my goodness. I love the original ones too, but Yoga Joe's here to keep the inner peace. We all could use that, right? I could only afford one because they were $6 a piece. Whew. Yeah, but I'd like to get all of them eventually. I just thought that was neat. So today I'm going to be reading about hauntings at the White House. I'm also going to be reading about Edward Scissorhands. Great, great film. And just a little bit of a reflection after that. So welcome to my Halloween lair. It probably is my favorite holiday. Is it yours? Maybe? Okay, we'll get started here, guys. Thank you for joining in today. All right. All right, this is from the Complete Idiot's Guide to Ghosts and Hauntings. All right, and this is the White House. Several rooms in the executive mansion or White House, built to serve as a residence for the President of the United States while in office, are haunted. Many of the spirits are of the former U.S. presidents. The ghost of William Henry Harrison is frequently heard in the attic. Andrew Jackson visits his bed and is now called the Queen's bedroom. And his guttural laughter has been heard there for more than a century. Thomas Jefferson is heard practicing his violin in the Yellow Oval Room. The ghost of Abraham Lincoln also reportedly haunts the White House. Phantom footsteps on the second floor have long been attributed to him. Supposedly, the first person to report seeing his spirit was Grace Coolidge, the wife of the President Calvin Coolidge. She saw Lincoln's silhouette standing at one of the windows in the Oval Office, dolefully looking over the poet. Oh, goodness. It's called like a po- poetic. I'm really bad with pronunciation sometimes, you can tell that. It means Swan River. Many, including poet Carl Sandburg, have since reported seeing or sensing Lincoln at the same pose. Lincoln is said to haunt his old bedroom, now called the Lincoln Room as well. Overnight guests in the chamber have heard spectral footsteps in the hall. One has seen Lincoln sit on his bed to put on his boots. Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands stayed in the Lincoln Room while on a state visit for President Franklin D. Roosevelt. One evening, she heard footsteps and a knock at the door. She opened to see Abraham Lincoln standing before her, dressed in a frock coat and a top hat. Like any respectable lady of her generation who found herself in that situation, she fainted. Eleanor Roosevelt said that she often sensed Lincoln's presence late at night, and her dog Frala often barked for no reason, seemingly at an invisible presence. President Harry Truman also heard footsteps that he attributed to Lincoln. During Ronald Reagan's tenancy, his daughter Maureen saw Lincoln's ghost in the Lincoln Room. To paraphrase the old adage, you can't keep a good ghost down. Lincoln's spirit hasn't been restricted to the White House. He's been seen in a number of sites around the country, including the Lowland Cottage, now the Edelman's Restaurant, in Loudonville, New York. That house was once owned by the woman sitting in the president's box when he was assassinated in Ford's Theater. Lincoln's spectral footsteps have been heard at his gravesite in Springfield, Illinois. While popular lore says this tomb is actually empty. His image appeared in the portrait taken by his widow, Mary Todd Lincoln, when she sat under the assumed name for spirit photographer William Mulmer. And the phantom Lincoln's funeral train is seen every year on the anniversary from Washington, D.C. to Springfield, Illinois. Yes, ghost haunts houses in every corner of the United States. But many owners and residents of these homes have denied the rumors of hauntings. Only recently had a few begun to admit one or all that they have spirits as house guests. The least you need to know. Every state in America has houses that are reported to be haunted. New Orleans, Chicago, and Charleston are just three of the cities, claiming to be the nation's most haunted. Down in the bayou, I guess, is the most haunted. Today, many historic haunted houses are museums that can be visited by the public. Some politicians can never be voted out. They just haunt the halls of the District of Columbia forever. Ooh. Well, I think Lincoln is a great ghost to be haunting, just a good spirit. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry for my stuttering. That just happens and I'm like, well, what the hell? Might as well. Just go on. All right. I'm going to be reading a very precious one to me. Edward Scissorhands. Did you guys enjoy that? It was a very good movie, very touching. If you've been in that position of not being the ideal candidate as a teenager. I know I was kind of a loner a little bit, but um all right. So there's a quote at first. I'm not finished. Edward said that in Edward Scissorhands. Oh. It's hard for any sensitive adolescent to have reasoned, distant approach to Edward Scissorhands. That's because it's one of the film's most heartbreaking portrayals of the experience of being a teenage outsider. The horrors of suburban conformity are distilled to their pure essence in the people who surround Edward, all of whom are pretty shells over darker selves. The movie makes several silent points about the microism behaves towards someone who is physically different. Even Edward's adoptive mother, who she loves dearly, often treats him as someone other than a person. And even after he finds someone to love, he has to leave her to avoid retribution of those who don't understand him. When Edward whispers, "I'm not finished," referring to his very self, that is, my creator didn't give me all the necessary bits. And it's as if he's speaking directly to every uncertain kid that has ever longed to be accepted without having to conform. Luckily, growing up unfinished can make geeks and others the very best people to guide and to nurture the next generation of outsiders. You know, you don't have to be finished to be awesome. You know, where we all wear costumes in this life. We play different parts every day. Some of us are parents that play that part. We play parts to have work and to keep work. Maybe none more important than others, but some, of course, get recognized, and that's great. All the doctors and nurses and parents. Oh. Edward shares with us a gift. He didn't need to play a part in suburban life that did not fit him. He shared his beauty and his pain through his art. He had a very graceful spirit. The costumes that we wear daily, they do not define us. I don't think they do. I think our spirit and our essence is what people remember about us. Our spirit and our essence. When you unmask all of the costumes that we wear in our life, what it really boils down to is our essence. So no matter what costumes, all 7 billion of us, souls in this beautiful spinning planet, where I think we all want the same things. There's one other thing too. We all want to be accepted, and we'll often like mask ourselves to do so. And honestly, I'm at that point where I don't give a shit. You know, I'm going to care about everybody. That's just, I'm going to like you for who you are. And you don't have to like me. That's okay. I'm okay with that either way. But I'm going to try to find something that about each person, that each person has a gift. I definitely believe that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I did stutter a little bit, but you know, if you enjoy it, I appreciate it. If not, Many blessings to you anyway. So there's one other thing. This little guy makes me so happy. My brother got him at a resale shop, and he still works. Oh, he's trying. Usually he moves. You're doing good. Oh, there's one other thing I want to show you before you leave. These are super cute. These little stained glass creatures are called giggles, and that totally explains my soul. I guess there was hundreds of them at one point at her stained glass shop that she just made. I'm going to have to look up the name, but it's in Burlington, Iowa is where she's located. Really beautiful art she does. And I got another one too. But they're all unique, just like all of us. But we all learn from each other. Okay. Oh, where's my other little guy at? Oh, I don't see him. There he is. Oh my God. You are cute as a button. Okay, guys. So please guess. Guess how many. I'm going to get a better picture in there. But guess how many. And if you guess the right number, I'm going to send that stuff right on to you. And happy Halloween, guys. Many blessings on your journey in this life. And enjoy the hell out of this time. It's going to be fun. So it's tomorrow, Monday. Not the best day to have Halloween, but at least we're still having it. Kids can have fun. And adults too, because if you come to my house, you are getting a full-size candy bar, and adults do too, if they ask. All right. Enjoy your time, my friends. Love you guys. Have fun. Bye.